They heard that.
Yeah. We just film you. We just film you guys. No harm. Oh, so cute.
So we're watching some deer wandering around here. It's just so hard to find them in the viewfinder, but they're grazing. And I've got it zoomed way in. They're kind of across a ditch from us. They don't seem to respond to Jenny as though she's dangerous. Jenny and I are leaving from our last night in Bryce. We camped down at Sheep Canyon. It's a short walk down from the road, and we'd been up a little later.
It's not Sheep Canyon.
Oh, what is it? Oh, Swamp Canyon. I keep getting the two confused. And so we're walking out, but we find this burned out forest. It's really a very boring thing to walk through. But you did notice the deer were grazing on the plant life that's managed to come up on the ground where there used to be forest. So this morning we woke up at 6:30 and we were walking out of the campsite at 7, as usual, doing our hike, in this case a climb up to the rim again before eating. We find even if it takes till noon, doing the hike before breakfast really helps. You haven't got your stomach taking some of your energy for digestion purposes. So I guess we're just going up that far, and we'll be up where our car is parked. Jenny's been telling me stories as we've been going up the trail. Before we started this trip, she read a book on disasters in the Grand Canyon, people who lost their life as tourists. And then right now, she's been reading an e-book on the iPhone, like at night when she can't sleep or when there's some time to kill, about people going hiking, getting lost, dying. Makes the trip seem very much more dangerous when you're reading about other people's failures. I can't do too much of a vlog because we're approaching, it's at least 8,000 feet. And I grew up at 346 feet above sea level. And my lungs aren't meant to work full power at this altitude. So there's what Bryce Canyon looks like shortly after daybreak. Well, okay, it's like an hour and a half after daybreak. The sun's just trying to burn through some clouds. But we are up at the rim. You can't tell, but that's a road there. And we're walking along to a parking lot where we park paved extra lane on the side of the road. So we're parked there. Hi, Jenny. And so we have finished our, I think it's 5-day hike, Bryce Canyon National Park. And what an experience. Only I have a feeling I've captured many more pictures than we will ever have time to look at. And many more minutes of video than we'll have the time to go through and edit and collect and piece together to make a record of our trip, but there'll be enough. But we'll have to go through them quickly and select the best ones and make a video commemorating this trip. Where are we going? Peekaboo. Oh, we're still going to do that one. Oh, before breakfast? After breakfast. Well, this was a nice climb, but it was only 1.4 meters. Probably equates to just your average quickie gym workout, spinning 45 minutes or whatever. All the other climbs we've done have been more significant, and the long section of trail, for example, that we did a few days ago, that went up and down along the under the rim, that was 4,000 calories in one workout. Oh, and that's without taking into account the backpack. My whole system was configured only for my weight, not the backpack, so it was 30 pounds. There was 30 more pounds being dragged around. Okay, we're back. Now we took a little stop at the side of the road to look at a thing called Natural Bridge. So this is just the way erosion works and the way kind of the bottom fell out of this piece of rock, and the firmer stuff at the top stayed intact. This is Inspiration Point, at least that's up there. I'm now just looking at the rest of it. The trouble is we're looking into the sun a bit, so it's just the time of the day we happened to come here. It wasn't maybe the best.
Looks like a chest, right?
Yeah, yes, great big stock of chess sets. They're just pawns in the erosion of Bryce Canyon. So this is Inspiration Point.
Allora, di qua poi c'è il sentiero che va al Bryce Point, però noi ci abbiamo con la macchina. Maar dan moet je lang. Fotografie sbagliare.
Scatta! Lo voglio anch'io. È un'applicazione. No, è un sistema. Io devo
magari per vedere foto.
Mid-morning, and we are starting the Peekaboo Loop day hike trail, 8.1 kilometers. And of course it won't be like our backcountry where they're lonely, there'll be lots of people. Boy, you sure get a view of the valley down there. That's way beyond the park. The only way to get a 3D perspective in a place like this is to take a video with you walking, because then you see the background moving relative to the foreground.
See? Oh, that is the guy.
Okay, so that
Eyes bulged out.
the one that's in the center of the screen, we decided that it's an old man with a hat. You can see his eyes and his nose, and then there's a long beard comes down halfway down that hoodoo, and so that's an old man with a very long beard. That's what we decided it is. The Navajo apparently had decided that hoodoos were actually the final embodiment after death of real people. At least that's what I heard. They decided they were from real people, and that was their final stone body. But scientists looked at erosion and came up with an alternative story that we tend to go with as being fact as opposed to ancient stories. So that's the amphitheater. We're going down a switchback trail that goes way down. It's called the Peekaboo Loop. Now there's a hoodoo on the end of that projection coming out from the right, and we've decided that the very last peak on it looks like a teddy bear. And I've seen signs that they bring small equipment on the trail and grade it and get this nice smooth contour to it to avoid erosion. Look at that hole there when people are walking through.
Okay.
I bet you can't see where the path goes. There we go. That's where the path goes.
Oh, look at this. Do you think that's the kids playing there?
Oh, the playground.
Yeah, they are holding the hands like to play something.
Oh yes, the hoodoos look like kids that are sitting there holding hands playing some game. But it's not skipping.
Nope. I like those trees, you know.
Hi, Jenny.
Hi.
You're hanging onto that tree for dear life, are you?
Yeah, I'm in love with
So Jenny has found a place to cool off. Oh, this is so cool air. I would not want to put a tent